She was sucking dick.
Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my god!
She was sucking.
So it was bad on their
She
part.
did it first.
Hold on, wait.
Oh my god!
Wait.
I wanna go.
Hold up.
First of all, don't be judging me.
No.
I'm judging. Welcome back to another episode of the O2 Reacts. Yes, sir. See, boys are back. High vibrations. It's a good day. It's sunny outside. We got some stuff to react to. Now, if you ain't tapped in, the boys got a podcast. So Ibra sent a funny podcast to the group chat. I saw about 30 seconds of it, and I was like, I stopped, so we gotta hop on it and react, because this is even from the title alone, this sounds crazy. But y'all got anything else? Any further ado, let's click play. See Wagwan.
He bought it.
I would have thought with a friend that's a sex coach that even have that type of shit,
Nah, the
that she
shorty
would have
know I
never
got
ended
it.
up in those
Guys,
circumstances.
hear me out.
I'm seeing the curvature as she said it.
I was
What? Shorty in the right got to be thick as shit, because when you think like, I'm seeing the ass just like trying to make some room out. Like, play the video. You'll see what I'm talking about.
with the dude, right? He bought it for me. He's like, hey, let's try this. I said, sure. What the fuck am I gonna do? Get on the phone real quick and consult my friend? Nah,
Yes.
I'm gonna be like,
Word,
no.
yes. Respect that.
I'm gonna be like, babe.
You said
Yeah,
no.
because I don't know.
know.
I don't know. And then that nigga walks you into
Ass?
Just play till we get to the
some
point where
shit stuck in
actually
your
hear
ass and went to sleep. So I would have think the call would have been appropriate.
I
You
would
did.
I would have got the plug out your ass for you before I went to sleep.
Before you went to sleep. That was she got it out eventually. She had to relax. She had to stop laughing. She had to stop,
Whoa!
Bro,
She got an anal plug like stuck up in her?
bro.
God, that is too deaky. That's too freaky neaky for me, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I would
Some
do-
people on the internet are
I would
too
do-
freaked out for my liking.
Bro, I would just put my pants on and go home, bro. I don't even want to do this no more. Call me an Uber or something.
Wait, that's what they talk about her first go.
Even if it's my crib, like I'm leaving and going for a walk and letting you get the hell out of my crib. I need to go think about my life and the decision I've made to get me to this point where I'm in this
What I
situation.
want to get to her story though. Press play.
Her first goal was it.
we had a little
Olive
extra
oil on
lube.
it.
Nah, don't say that. Silicone lube.
Olive oil is healthy, nigga.
You had
It's
the
not bad.
you had to emergency deliver
These are
some
low
lube to her.
vibrational
She had lube.
No, I just had to like.
But she had to
literally
calm down.
down.
Because
I
every
couldn't
time
stop
every time you laugh or anything,
You
your
clench
pussy
tense up.
clenches and your ass
Yeah.
clenches. Yeah, so she had to relax enough to like.
Oh. but
Yeah.
No. That's just fat, bro.
Slowly inch it out. These are the phone calls I get at 3 a.m.
I
So
got a question for you.
Amen.
What's the freakiest thing you've done in your life?
All right, so for now it's one story, but it probably more. I had a threesome with a guy and his mom, and that was like his birth mother.
wait. Hold on. So is
It was amazing.
when you say threesome, everybody interacted with
She
each
was
other.
sucking dick.
Oh my
Whoa.
god! Whoa! Oh my god!
She
oh my
was
God.
sucking.
So it was bad on their
She
part.
did it first.
Hold on, wait.
Oh my God.
Wait.
I wanna go.
Hold up.
First of all, don't be judging me.
No.
I'm judging. I'm judging. I am judging. Yo, bro.
There is some information the FBI, the MI6, Raymond Reddington,
Batman.
the world's elite task force could not pull this information out of me if that was the. First of all, I would have been in the situation anyway, but
I would just straight up be like, bro, you might as well shoot me now. This ain't going nowhere. You might as well shoot me now.
she came on here, and mind you, this video has like 800,000 views. In front of 800,000 different people, let's see where she lays with this.
This is judgment free. This is not about you. This is not about
It's
you.
shocking. It's not
I'm
judgment.
judging.
It's the mother and the son who's
I take my glasses off.
No, you
Not
too.
that- I know this is about to go crazy, but let's try not to
go back.
talk over each other.
Wait, no, actually, let it play.
You talking about his hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry.
What is that?
Nigga looks like a tennis ball.
Not a tennis ball. Fucked up one.
Y'all can never let somebody come on here and
No.
dress and express themselves in peace.
No. Like I like to express my hair too. That. What is that?
Fair.
Exactly. Come on, man.
That's his style. If it works for me, it works for him.
I know this is about to go crazy, but let's try not to talk over each other. Before you even tell us about the
I got a question though. Would y'all get y'all girl an anal plug?
I want to say no.
This is not an internet question, brother. Come on, have some decorum.
Hold on, go press play. Let's see. Go ahead, let's see.
No, we're not judging them. I'm not judging them either.
I am. They're going to hell. But go ahead.
I am.
Listen, as long as it's not me and my mom, I'm good. But how the fuck did you get there? Let's give us that story first.
Well, I was talking to him. He's half Black and half Italian.
There we go.
Mom,
Is the mom the Italian?
Mom had him when she was very young, like very young in her teen, like she was a teenager, got kicked out. Anyway, him and I meet. This was like years ago when POF was popping. I met him on POF.
You know the freaks be on POF.
Hey.
So
What is POF?
you know, so we were talking for a while. We were talking
It's
for
an
like 2 or 3
alcohol
months, and then we finally
fish.
met. He took me out, and then we went back to his place, and his mom's was there, and she was like, "Oh, I was just out." She was like, "Oh, I was just cleaning up a bit, or whatever the case may be." A lot of people telling me that they probably set me up, but I don't know. But
Not
even
to cut you off, was his mom
Fire.
Black or the Italian?
she was Italian.
I didn't want to say I knew that.
Yeah, she was
Hold on.
Italian.
So you get to the crib.
Yeah,
You met the mom before, obviously.
never.
So this is the first.
This is the first time I meet her.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
So
They definitely set you up in exact porno scenario.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on,
sounds
hold
like the intro to one of those porn scenes, right?
Hold on. Keep going.
I'm being judged. Anyway.
No, you're not.
So I go in, you
The
know, she was there,
goops.
she was in the kitchen and stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, babe, you know, I'm gonna leave." She's like, "Oh no, mom, you know, have a glass of wine or whatever the case is." I get one too. So we get into the living room. They're just like small chat, and you know, she says hi to me and everything like that. So when we get to the living room, I'm sitting literally right here and she's sitting over there. So you know, he goes into his room and I guess he was changing or whatever. And then just her and I was just small talking. You know, she was complimenting me. She was like, "Oh, you know, like, you're really like, he told me about you. Like, you really are pretty or whatever. Like, oh, Dominican, yada, yada, yada." Fast forward, at this point, we're still sipping. And then she goes, "Oh, you know, like, stand up for me." So I stood up and I'm like, "Okay." And then she's like, "Oh, turn around." So I'm turning around. She stands up too. And then she smacks me on my ass. And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Oh, you know, I just think you're so beautiful, whatever." So then he comes out and we start talking and she tells him about, you know, she starts complimenting me and stuff like that. I'm like, "Oh, you know, thank you." So then I sit back down and she then starts sitting next to me. So she sat like literally right here. I ain't had nowhere to move. I was like cornered. And then he is sitting. He's like sitting right here on the one-seater. And then she's just like, he stands up. So he stands up after giving me all of these compliments. She's just looking at him and I'm like feeling mad awkward. And I'm just like, what's going on? So he pulls his dick out.
Oh yeah, that's a regular degular.
And then he's just like,
Pulls his dick out and
he said,
They've been fucking.
and I quote,
hold on.
he said, and I quote, "Do what you do best and come suck this dick."
Say that to
his mom.
to his mother.
To his mother.
Wow.
Oh no.
And I was just sitting there like, I was stunned. Like, I really couldn't move. I was just like, nah. I was like, no. I was like, nah, that can't be his mom.
It sounds like a
no.
good Bang Bros scene. or
Right,
something.
like a bang. And then she got on her knees and she did what she was told to do. I ain't gonna lie, I got turned on.
She adopted?
No,
That's biological.
no.
This is mom.
And so after she stopped sucking his dick, he looked at me and he was like, "Come suck this dick." And so I went and I sucked his dick. I mean, but yo, she was gobbling and she eats some good pussy too. But that was it after that. I never talked to him after that. He called me, but I blocked him.
You going to hell for being there.
Oh, I'm going to hell for many other reasons. It ain't gonna be that
I'm
one.
playing with
I
you.
can't wait for to get Lucifer Morningstar.
Yo, they live in the house together.
They probably, so the
They,
crazy
they
thing
fucking
is,
regularly.
so
They just needed an extra part.
we had a conversation. I probably didn't talk to him for like a week after that, and then we finally had a conversation, and he was just like, like my mom was the one who taught me how to have sex, kiss, whatever. She was like, yo, she had me young, and the more I think about it. What?
He's a victim.
His facial expressions has been killing me.
And it's just like, but listening to him talk about his experience with his mother, like she was a kid herself. She had a kid, and it's just like,
And she
they
started
just
fucking
had
that
each other,
kid.
and they just started right, and and I was like, whoa, hey. But yeah, that's probably I've done some crazy shit in my life, but I fucked a guy and his mom's.
When does that stop? Like, if he ever gets in a serious relationship, is he gonna stop fucking his mom?
That
And
nigga
that's the
is
reason
in a
why-
serious
Yes.
relationship. He's fucking his mother.
But that's a good question, and I had to tell him like, yo, I gotta worry about your moms. Like my whole thing is you've been fucking her since before I even came in the picture.
That's his
How
best,
do you
that's his
become
best
the
pussy.
woman? Yeah, I was gonna say, how you
That's
become
his
the
best
woman
And he-
that
that
you
nigga-
competing with the
So-
pussy you came out
That
of?
nigga trying to climb
and
back
he
in
was
where he
in.
came from.
No, he is climbing back in.
He's
Like,
wilding, bro.
he's in there.
Was he doing dog?
Fuzzy boss. Fuzzy boss.
Nigga said that's his best pussy. He tried to clap back. Yo.
Just press play. Let's finish it.
What you put on? Sucking his dick. What I put on the condom if I was boning my mom? I would put on as much shit as I could possibly put on to not fill my mother's pussy. Are you kidding me?
Or
You're bugging.
I just
loves
wanna do
that.
it.
Yeah.
Or I just want to do it. Or I just maybe that option is there too. Or I just want to do it.
Nigga basically just said he would do it as long as he doesn't feel that shit. What the fuck?
That
You're
pussy.
bugging my mother.
He loved it.
He loves
and then
it.
he was telling me that he was fucking her best friend too. I said, God,
The mom best friend?
the
No,
mom's
that's
best
regular.
friend.
Yo.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they definitely was, getting it on before.
When we finish, send me the mom Instagram because
I don't
they want a piece of that too.
Her son gonna walk in the room and cheer you on.
Yeah.
Cheer me
Suck
on,
his dick like
nigga.
just suck this dick, mom. Like, I don't know. I don't.
Nah, but
That's
she,
some gangster shit.
she was guacking. I was actually proud. I was like, wow.
Because
I know
who's
I
worse,
know
the
I
mom or
have
the
a suck
son?
dick. Huh?
Man, that's a great question.
That what?
Like, who's really the worst in the situation, the mother or the
She
son?
groomed her son to be that way. She's the worst.
She's worse. She's
Yeah.
worse.
I
Son
would-
But
going to
because it's the
hell.
way he spoke to the mom that kind of is making
But
me
she
confused
taught
about
him
who's
all
really
that
in
shit.
charge.
Nah, you think?
No.
Here's the thing: the mom is worse because, like you said, because she groomed him. But now that he's older, he knows exactly what's going on.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
But it's- at this point, it's like,
it's a
yo.
choice. Like you choose to continue to, you know what I
That's
mean?
some-
She got him going out there and finding her fresh ones.
You didn't ask about his pops?
You was a fresh one.
Say it again?
You didn't ask about his pops? Where his pops was at? What happened to
Pops
his
ain't
pops?
around. Can't
Why
be
she
around.
not fucking his pops?
That she Dad is black. Remember, he probably got the fuck up out of here. when-
Dad was
Bro,
nowhere
when he
in the
realized certain things
picture.
about mom.
Dad, yeah, but come suck this dick is a very black thing to say. I feel like his dad was in on it.
he wasn't there.
His dad probably got deported. His dad probably in Jamaica, bro.
Because a white guy would have been put her there. Or some shit like that.
Now,
it in
white,
your mouth.
listen,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never fuck a white man ever again.
I was about to say, ooh, because you was
No.
going, I thought the sentence ended there. I
Shout
should have
out
let
to
that.
all my white people.
Because I thought she was going to tell you that she let that white man hog tie her. But we're going to leave that alone, right?
Yeah, but bro, the fact that like the moment he said that, you didn't get up and walk out the room, and then she was like,
Well, that's crazy. I got to compete with your mom. You sat in the room with them
She said that should turn me on.
willingly. Willingly.
I don't know what world we live in.
Oh,
Let
you
me
know
see.
exactly what world we live in.
Let me hear the hog tie story.
Crazy.
Oh shit! Like R. Kelly?
And then dance around in her underwear.
R. Kelly.
Oh, we gonna leave that where
I
it's
look like I
at.
know the whole top people.
Yeah.
Unchain your Django.
Man,